Hello, car enthusiasts. Welcome to our channel. We've prepared a very interesting video for you about the top 7 dumbest and worst cars in America 1967. This video is sure to surprise you, so get comfortable and watch it until the end. Enjoy the show. Dear viewer, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for your support. Number 7. The 1967 Pontiac Grand Prix is a notable vehicle in the history of American muscle and luxury cars. It was the final year of the first generation of the Grand Prix, which was introduced in 1962. Here's a quick overview of the most important aspects of this car. The 1967 Grand Prix featured a sleek, long and low design that was typical of the era's muscle cars, but with a touch of luxury. It had a wide front grille with hidden headlights, a signature design element that contributed to its aggressive yet refined appearance. The interior was luxurious, offering bucket seats, a center console, and high-quality materials, catering to drivers looking for both performance and comfort. The standard engine was a 400 cubic inch V8, producing 350 horsepower, which provided solid performance. There was also an optional 428 cubic inch V8, which delivered up to 376 horsepower, catering to enthusiasts who desired more power. The car featured a heavy-duty suspension system, which helped balance its performance, though its weight, around 4,200 pounds, made it more of a powerful cruiser than a nimble sports car. The Grand Prix was positioned as a luxury sports coupe, bridging the gap between the more affordable Pontiac models and the high-end luxury cars of the time. Its base price in 1967 was approximately $3,800, equivalent to about $34,000 today. While it was stylish and powerful, the Grand Prix faced criticism for its high cost, which limited its market appeal. It was more expensive than many of its competitors, which affected its sales. Maintenance was a common concern with the 1967 Grand Prix. The complexity of its design, particularly with features like the hidden headlights, made repairs more challenging and costly compared to other cars of the era. The large V8 engines, while powerful, were less fuel-efficient, leading to higher operating costs. Additionally, the heavy body contributed to quicker wear on tires and brakes, further increasing maintenance needs. Despite these issues, the 1967 Pontiac Grand Prix is remembered as an iconic car that helped establish Pontiac's reputation for combining performance with style and luxury. It set the stage for later models that would continue to evolve in the muscle and luxury car markets, even though Pontiac itself would eventually decline in the following decades. In summary, the 1967 Pontiac Grand Prix was a stylish and powerful car that appealed to those who wanted luxury and performance, but its high cost and maintenance challenges limited its broader appeal. Number 6. The 1967 Pontiac GTO convertible is one of the most iconic muscle cars of the 1960s, often celebrated for its powerful performance and classic styling. However, like many cars of its era, it had its share of issues, particularly with structural rigidity and maintenance costs. Here's a quick overview of this vehicle. The 1967 GTO featured a distinctive design that helped solidify its place in muscle car history. It had a bold, aggressive look with a split grille, stacked headlights, and a sleek, muscular body. The convertible version added an extra layer of appeal with its open-top design, making it highly desirable for those looking to combine performance with the thrill of open-air driving. Inside, the GTO offered a driver-focused interior with bucket seats, a sporty steering wheel, and a well-organized dashboard. Optional features included a hood-mounted tachometer and various upholstery choices, adding to its customization appeal. The standard engine in the 1967 GTO was a 400 cubic inch V8, producing 335 horsepower. For those seeking more power, there was an optional Ram Air package, which boosted output to 360 horsepower. The GTO was available with a 3-speed manual, a 4-speed manual, or a 3-speed automatic transmission, allowing buyers to choose based on their driving preferences. Despite its performance capabilities, the convertible version faced criticism for its reduced structural rigidity compared to the hardtop model. The absence of a fixed roof made the car more prone to body flex, particularly during aggressive driving, which could affect handling and long-term durability. The 1967 GTO convertible was positioned as a high-performance muscle car with a touch of luxury. Its base price was around $3,300, equivalent to about $29,000 today, making it more expensive than many other muscle cars of the time. The convertible model was particularly popular among buyers who wanted both power and style. But its higher price and the additional maintenance costs associated with the convertible top made it less accessible to some. The lack of a fixed roof in the convertible version meant that it lacked the structural rigidity of its hardtop counterpart. This issue was common among convertibles of the era, but it was particularly noticeable in a high-performance car like the GTO, where the body could flex under stress. This flexing not only affected the car's handling, but also contributed to faster wear and tear on the body and chassis, leading to higher maintenance costs over time. The complex folding roof mechanism of the convertible was another source of potential maintenance issues. Keeping the top in good condition required regular attention, and repairs could be costly if the mechanism failed. Despite its issues, the 1967 Pontiac GTO convertible remains a highly sought-after collector's car. It represents the peak of the muscle car era, combining raw power with classic American styling. The GTO's legacy as one of the original muscle cars is secure, and the convertible version, with its unique challenges, is a testament to the balance between style, performance, and the trade-offs inherent in classic car design. In summary, while the 1967 Pontiac GTO convertible is celebrated for its performance and iconic design, it was hampered by issues with structural rigidity and higher maintenance costs, particularly related to the convertible top. These factors, however, have done little to diminish its status as a legendary muscle car. The 1967 Pontiac Tempest Custom was a mid-range offering in Pontiac's lineup, positioned between the entry-level Tempest and the higher-end Le Mans and GTO models. While it was a practical and stylish car for its time, it struggled to capture the excitement and attention that Pontiac's more performance-oriented models like the GTO enjoyed. Here's a concise overview of the 1967 Pontiac Tempest Custom. The Tempest Custom was designed as a more affordable and practical option for buyers who wanted the style and quality associated with Pontiac, but didn't need the high performance or luxury features of the Le Mans or GTO. It occupied the mid-range slot in Pontiac's lineup, making it a popular choice for families or individuals looking for a reliable and stylish car without the higher price tag of the top-tier models. The 1967 Tempest Custom shared its basic body design with the other A-body models like the Le Mans and GTO, featuring a clean, understated look. It had the same overall styling cues, with a long hood, short deck, and a wide, imposing stance. The Tempest Custom came in several body styles, including a 2-door coupe, 4-door sedan, and a station wagon, offering versatility to buyers. While the exterior was attractive, the The Tempest Custom lacked the distinctive styling elements that made the GTO and Le Mans stand out, such as the GTO's hood scoop or the Le Mans' more luxurious trim. The Tempest Custom was equipped with a range of engines, starting with a 230 cubic inch inline-six engine that produced 165 horsepower. A 326 cubic inch V8 engine was available as an option, offering up to 285 horsepower, which provided decent performance for a mid-range car. The car was available with a 3-speed manual transmission as standard, with optional 4-speed manual or 2-speed automatic transmissions. Despite these options, the performance was modest compared to the more powerful and sportier models like the GTO. While the Tempest Custom offered a smooth and comfortable ride, it wasn't designed for the high-performance driving experience that Pontiac was becoming known for with its muscle cars. One of the main criticisms of the 1967 Tempest Custom was that it lacked the excitement of Pontiac's more popular models. It didn't have the aggressive styling, powerful engines, or the performance features that attracted enthusiasts to the GTO or even the Le Mans. The interior, while comfortable and well-built, was more basic compared to the higher-end models. It offered fewer luxury features, which made it less appealing to buyers looking for a more premium experience. The Tempest Custom's mid-range positioning meant it often got overlooked by buyers who either opted for the base Tempest to save money or stretched their budget for the more desirable Le Mans or GTO. The 1967 Pontiac Tempest Custom was well regarded for its reliability and practicality, making it a solid choice for everyday transportation. However, it didn't leave the same lasting impression as Pontiac's more iconic models. As a mid-range option, it served its purpose well, but didn't achieve the same level of popularity or collectability as the GTO or Le Mans. Today, it's less sought after by collectors, though it still holds value as a representative of Pontiac's broad lineup during the 1960s. In summary, the 1967 Pontiac Tempest Custom was a well-rounded mid-range car that offered practicality and reliability but lacked the excitement, performance, and distinctive features of Pontiac's more popular models. Its role in the lineup was more utilitarian, serving as a dependable, everyday vehicle rather than an aspirational one. Number 4, the 1967 Dodge Charger RT is a noteworthy model in the history of American muscle cars. It was the first year of the second generation of the Charger, marking a significant shift in design and performance. Here's a concise overview of the 1967 Charger RT, including its strengths and the criticisms it faced. The 1967 Charger RT introduced a more aggressive and distinctive design compared to the first-generation model. It featured a fastback roofline, hidden headlights, and a prominent front grille that gave it a bold, muscular appearance. The car had a long, sleek body with a wide stance, contributing to its road presence and visual appeal. The rear end featured a unique Coke bottle design, which became a hallmark of the Charger's aesthetic. The RT road track model was designed to offer enhanced performance. It came equipped with a standard 440 cubic inch V8 engine, producing 375 horsepower. Hitch was quite powerful for the time. An optional 426 Hemi V8 engine was available, delivering up to 425 horsepower. This engine was designed for enthusiasts who wanted maximum performance. The Charger RT was available with either a 4-speed manual or a 3-speed automatic transmission, allowing buyers to choose based on their driving preferences. One of the main criticisms of the 1967 Charger RT was its heavy weight. The car's design, while stylish and robust, contributed to a curb weight of around 3,600 ounces. This weight made the Charger RT less agile compared to lighter competitors like the Pontiac GTO and Ford Mustang. Handling was less nimble, which affected the car's performance on twisty roads or during aggressive driving. The heavy weight also impacted acceleration and braking, making the Charger RT feel less responsive compared to some of its more performance-focused rivals. The Charger RT was positioned as a high-performance muscle car with a touch of luxury and style. It was intended to compete with other top muscle cars of the era, but faced challenges due to its weight. While it offered impressive straight-line performance, the handling and overall driving experience were criticized by some reviewers and enthusiasts who preferred the more agile and lightweight competitors. The car's focus on straight-line speed and its hefty build meant that it didn't always match the overall performance and handling dynamics of other muscle cars, particularly in a market that was becoming increasingly competitive. Despite the criticisms, the 1967 Dodge Charger RT is still celebrated for its bold design and powerful engine options. It remains an iconic model in the muscle car era and is a favorite among collectors. The Charger RT laid the foundation for future models and helped establish the Charger nameplate as a significant player in the muscle car segment. Over time, its unique design and powerful engines have contributed to its enduring popularity, even if it wasn't always seen as the most balanced performer of its era. In summary, the 1967 Dodge Charger RT was a standout model for its aggressive styling and powerful engine options. However, its heavy weight and handling limitations were notable drawbacks compared to lighter competitors. Despite these issues, it remains an iconic muscle car with a significant place in automotive history. Number 3. The 1967 Pontiac Firebird. 326 was a significant entry into the growing muscle car market of the late 1960s. While it brought some appealing features and design elements to the table, it faced challenges related to performance and insurance costs. Here's a quick overview of the Firebird 326, highlighting its strengths and issues. The 1967 Pontiac Firebird was Pontiac's answer to the popular Ford Mustang and Chevrolet Camaro, and it shared its platform with the latter. The Firebird 326 featured a sleek, aggressive design with a long hood, short rear deck, and a wide stance. It had distinctive styling cues like the prominent front grille and optional hood scoops, which contributed to its sporty appearance. The car was available in several body styles, including a two-door coupe and a convertible, providing buyers with a range of options. The Firebird 326 was equipped with a 326 cubic inch V8 engine, producing 285 horsepower. This engine was an improvement over the base 230 cubic inch inline-six offered in lower trim levels, but it was not as powerful as some of the higher performance options available in other muscle cars. The 326 engine provided decent performance for its time, but it struggled to match the output of competitors like the Pontiac GTO's 400 cubic inch V8 or the Chevrolet Camaro's big block engines. The car was available with either a 3-speed manual or a 2-speed automatic transmission, though neither option significantly enhanced its performance compared to the more advanced transmissions available in some competitors. The Firebird 326 faced performance issues, partly due to its engine and weight. While the 326 V8 offered respectable power, it was often overshadowed by more powerful engines found in rival muscle cars. Handling and acceleration were also areas where the Firebird 326 fell short compared to its competitors. The car's weight and chassis design meant that it didn't offer the same level of agility or performance as some of the lighter and more performance-oriented rivals. The 326 engine, while a solid performer, lacked the high revving excitement and raw power that buyers were increasingly seeking in the muscle car market. Insurance costs were a significant issue for the Firebird 326. Due to its sporty design and the high performance associated with muscle cars, insurance premiums for the Firebird 326 were higher compared to some of its competitors. This factor, combined with the car's performance issues, made it less attractive to buyers who were looking for both excitement and affordability. The Firebird 326 was positioned as a mid-range option between the base Firebird and the more powerful Firebird 400. While it offered a step up in performance from the base model, it didn't quite match the performance of the Firebird 400, leaving it in a somewhat awkward middle ground. Despite its challenges, the 1967 Firebird 326 holds a place in Pontiac's muscle car history. It was part of the brand's initial foray into the competitive pony car market and helped establish the Firebird nameplate. The Firebird 326 is remembered for its stylish design and the role it played in Pontiac's efforts to compete in the muscle car arena. However, it's often overshadowed by more powerful and better performing models within the Firebird lineup and the broader muscle car segment. Collectors and enthusiasts value the Firebird 326 for its place in Pontiac's history, though it is less sought after than models like the Firebird 400 or the Trans Am. In summary, the 1967 Pontiac Firebird 326 was a stylish and important model for Pontiac, but struggled with performance issues and high insurance costs compared to its competitors. Its role as a mid-range option offered some appeal, but didn't quite measure up to the more powerful or cost-effective alternatives available in the muscle car market. Number 2. The 1967 Mercury Montego was a new addition to the mid-size car market, representing Mercury's attempt to capture a share of the growing segment. Although it had some appealing aspects, it faced challenges in terms of excitement and performance, which affected its impact. The 1967 Montego was part of Mercury's entry into the mid-size car market and featured a clean, traditional design. It had a somewhat understated look compared to the more aggressive styling of some competitors. The car was available in several body styles, including a 2-door hardtop, 4-door sedan, and a 2-door convertible. Its design emphasized a balance between comfort and practicality rather than sporty flair. The front end featured a wide grille and angular headlights, while the rear had a simple, streamlined look. The overall design was functional, but lacked the distinctive character that could have set it apart in the crowded mid-size market. The base engine for the 1967 Montego was a 289 cubic inch V8, producing 200 horsepower. This engine provided adequate performance, but was relatively modest compared to some of the more powerful engines offered by competitors. Optional engines included a 390 cubic inch V8, which offered more power but still didn't match the high-performance options available in other mid-size cars of the era. The Montego's performance was seen as unremarkable, especially when compared to more powerful and sportier competitors. Its acceleration and handling were adequate, but did not stand out in a market that was increasingly driven by performance-oriented Odels. The Montego was positioned as a practical and comfortable mid-size car, aimed at buyers looking for a reliable and stylish alternative to more utilitarian options. However, it struggled to make a strong impression in a market that was becoming more competitive. Compared to its competitors, such as the Pontiac Tempest and Chevrolet Chevelle, the Montego was often seen as less exciting and underpowered. It didn't offer the same level of performance or distinctive features that could attract enthusiasts. Its conservative design and modest performance did not help it stand out in a segment that was beginning to favor more aggressive styling and powerful engines. The 1967 Montego emphasized comfort and practicality with a spacious interior and a range of convenience features. It offered a smooth ride and a well-designed interior, which were appreciated by buyers looking for everyday usability. While it had some appealing comfort features, such as available air conditioning and power accessories, these did not sufficiently differentiate it from competitors or compensate for its performance shortcomings. The 1967 Mercury Montego did not achieve the level of popularity or impact that Mercury had hoped for in the mid-size market. Its lack of excitement and underwhelming performance contributed to its limited appeal. Over time, the Montego was overshadowed by other models in Mercury's lineup and by more popular competitors in the mid-size segment. It remains a relatively obscure model in the history of Mercury cars, remembered more for its attempt to enter a competitive market than for any standout qualities. Today, the Montego is a collectible item for enthusiasts interested in Mercury's history, but is less sought after compared to more iconic or performance-focused models from the era. In summary, the 1967 Mercury Montego was a practical mid-size car with a conservative design and modest performance. While it offered comfort and reliability, it failed to make a significant impact in a market that was increasingly driven by excitement and power. Its lack of distinctive features and performance capabilities limited its appeal and left it in the shadows of more exciting competitors. Number 1. The 1967 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme was part of Oldsmobile's Cutlass lineup, designed to combine style and performance. Although it was well regarded for its upscale features and design, it encountered issues with performance and reliability that impacted its appeal. The 1967 Cutlass Supreme featured a distinctive and stylish design, with a sleek, aerodynamic body that included a long hood, short deck, and a wide stance. It was available in multiple body styles, including a two-door coupe, four-door sedan, and convertible. The Supreme trim level offered additional luxury and styling elements such as special trim and upgraded interior features. The exterior design was attractive and reflected the era's trends, with chrome C-Sense and a refined, upscale appearance that aimed to set it apart from more basic models. The standard engine for the Cutlass Supreme was a 330 cubic inch V8, producing 320 horsepower. While this engine provided respectable power, it was not as high performance as some of the larger V8 options offered by competitors. Optional engines included the 400 cubic inch V8, which offered increased power and performance. Despite these options, the performance of the Cutlass Supreme was seen as less impressive compared to some of its competitors in the muscle car and performance segments. The car's handling and acceleration were generally adequate, but didn't stand out as exceptional, particularly when compared to more performance-oriented rivals in the mid-size car market. The 1967 Cutlass Supreme faced some challenges with reliability, which affected its reputation. Common issues included engine and transmission problems, which could lead to higher maintenance costs over time. The car's mechanical components sometimes suffered from durability issues, which impacted overall reliability and contributed to the perception that the Cutlass Supreme was not as dependable as some of its competitors. Maintenance and repair costs could be higher than average, partly due to the complexity of its systems and the need for more frequent upkeep to address reliability concerns. The Cutlass Supreme was positioned as a higher trim level within the Cutlass lineup, offering more luxury and style than the base Cutlass models. Despite its upscale positioning, it struggled to make a significant impact in a market that was becoming increasingly competitive. The car's performance issues and reliability concerns limited its appeal to buyers who were looking for a blend of style, performance, and dependability. Many potential buyers opted for competitors that offered better performance or more reliable options. While it was a stylish and well-equipped car, the Cutlass Supreme's shortcomings in performance and reliability meant it did not fully capitalize on its premium positioning. The 1967 Cutlass Supreme remains a part of Oldsmobile's legacy as a stylish and upscale option in the mid-size car market. It is remembered for its design and the luxurious features offered by the Supreme trim. Despite its issues, the Cutlass Supreme has a following among classic car enthusiasts who appreciate its design and historical significance. However, it is often overshadowed by more performance-oriented or reliable models from the era. Collectors value it for its place in Oldsmobile's history and its role in the evolution of the Cutlass lineup, but its reputation is tempered by the performance and reliability challenges it faced. In summary, the 1967 Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme was a stylish and upscale mid-size car with a refined design and some appealing features. However, it struggled with performance and reliability issues, which limited its overall appeal and competitive edge in the market.